All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect of the 1/3. The Lord's will of this lesson is edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. And the Wadiya Bashim Shai, Bashim Rakakwadash, forgive me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, why have a endless argument with a Christian? Okay, I was checking this video out. It was about 2 days ago. Okay, right here it says open panel discussion. All right, this truth is not an open mic night. Okay, this isn't an open panel for us to discuss out of the scriptures. All right. Yahweh Bashim Shai has given us the authority to tell man what's going on. All right. Now, actually, let me get Daniel real quick just to prove this point. All right. And when you have endless arguments, and I'm going to keep using the word argument, and I'll show you, brothers, why. This is Daniel's 4:17. But when you have endless arguments with these mere mortal mindset people, okay, you are taking away from just prophesizing and warning. All right. We are not out here. Now, we can be questioned, but this is not up for a debate as if what you're saying can be questioned. You can question it, but just because you question it now doesn't mean that we need a debate on it, whether it's true or not. We're telling you this is what it is. Okay. And that is the problem when you debate. When you debate, you're almost making yourself equal with the participant, because now you are both on a level or a level playing field, and now they have an opportunity to do this, so you have an opportunity to do that. You get 5 minutes, I get no. Don't work like that. Okay, these people are not over us. Okay, we may be in captivity, but we are free. Okay, we are free according to Yahweh Bashim Shai in the spirit. These people are not over us for us to be sitting here debating, going back and forth. You take a minute, I take a minute. No. Daniel 4:17, this matters by the decree of the watchers, and that the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know. Okay, so this is the intent that the living may know according to the scriptures. We're telling you, this is the intent for you people to know what's going on, why this person's in power, why they're doing that. We're not here to debate reality. We're here to tell you reality through a biblical lens, because the rest of the world carries themselves with their own self-indulgence and their own filter of how they process reality. We're here to tear down strongholds that has been being used to keep lies going. No, we're not here to debate and let your lie keep shining. We're just here to tell you, nope, that's a lie and that's wrong. That's it. We're dealing with children here, okay? You don't debate a child, you know? And it says, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. This is what we're here to tell you. And giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. So we're here to tell you who's in power, why this is happening, why that's happening. We're not here to sit down with you and have an open discussion and allow you to spew your rhetoric as if you have a position, if you have as if you have some form of power when it comes to the authority of acknowledging the scriptures and what's the right breakdown. See what happens when you allow a debate? You're just going to argue with a heathen. You're going to argue with a heathen Gentile mindset Israelite, and you're going to go nowhere fast. Now, I was watching this. I started to get a little pissed, but whatever. You know, I was looking for a lesson to do. And then I jumped from there to listen to the beloved brothers of Dallas. And don't you know, they're live right now, but I paused it. Don't you know, okay, the brother right here, all right, the beloved brother Maya Ka'ala, he said, you're going back and forth with Christians while prophecy is taking place right now. And I said, exactly. And this is what the sentiment that the hopeful elect, the men of the Lord, are telling the rest of the people, while everyone else is eating popcorn, sitting down, shushing shalom, t-shirt fringe on, light a candle, Israelites. This is not how you should be conducting yourself in these end times, these end days. We are in the last heathen ruling empire. And you think we're going to go back and forth with them on that? We're letting you know this is Babylon. This is the mark of the beast. This is who this is who salvation's for. This is who's going into slavery. This is who the Israelites are. This is who Esau is. See the difference? Because then when you allow a debate, now you're just arguing. Okay, look, contention by argument. Okay, now you're allowing them to dispute you. Now the scriptures speak about debate thy cause. The scriptures speak about the gainsayer. You know, the scriptures do speak on these matters, but we're not out here to specifically look for a debate. We're not out here to look for an argument. We're not out here to look for a debating contest. Now, will that happen informally? Yes. But with debating, it's an interchange of arguments in a somewhat formal manner. We're not here to have a formal debate. Now, we can have informal, meaning while we are on the highways, hedges, meaning if while we're teaching, someone comes up and says something, and then we have a back and forth in that moment, gets it addressed, gets it handled, then we move on. This ain't a part one, part two, you get 5 minutes. No, we have authority. And that's what that, you know, a lot of these young brothers that I notice out here in these other camps, the t-shirt fringe. Now I see they're sincere, but a lot of them, all they're doing is just debating. And when you debate an Edomite, you are giving him leverage. You're giving him opportunity to showcase his lies through his power. Okay, you're giving him his lies power. All right, we're not here for that, man. What the hell? What is the benefits of an endless argument with a Christian? What is it going to do? What did the Lord say to go out and debate? No. Mark 13:34. For the Son of Man, this is red letter. For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey who left his house. What's the house? The church. Okay, the ministry, the body of believers. So that's been bestowed, like the earth was bestowed into the hand of the wicked. Well, the church was bestowed into the believers, started with Apostle Peter, who the church was built off, right? It says, and gave authority to his servants. See, we have authority. We don't need to debate you on that, okay? We don't need to debate these people on this scripture means that we're telling you salvation's only for Israel. You are sitting in Babylon the Great right now. Well, I would like to. And then what you do is you allow an avenue of lies to spread further. And just like our elders say, after the debate, no one wins, no one over. You all walk away believing in the same thing. So in essence, debating is vanity. Okay? Debating is vanity. What is the point of an endless argument as we are living in prophetic times, as we're in the beginning of sorrows? And that's another thing. I notice a lot of these camps, they operate in a manner without understanding scripture. When I see a t-shirt fringe Israelite, which I'm not trying to make this lesson about them or about that, but I have to bring this up since we're speaking on it. When I see how they react or the statements they make, it leads me to believe that they don't understand fully that there is prophecy that outweighs the ministry. Okay, ministry is part of the prophecy, but the gathering in, the bringing in, and the increasing of those and such, that's all of Yahweh Hashem El Shai. We're just out here to mark the world. Okay, we're just out here to teach, to edify, rebuke, and go home. If they see us, if they stop, whether they hear or let me get that real quick. Ezekiel, man. See, it's very important whether they hear or forbear. It's very important for us to follow the guidelines of the scriptures. Okay. Now, it's either 2 or 3. Let me see. Let's just read this one. I think it's, let me see what 3 says real quick. I know it goes into eat this roll. Yep. Speak. Yep. Okay. Just want to see real quick. Ezekiel 3:7, it says, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me, for all the house of Israel imputed and hard-hearted. So right here, we already understand that Jake is not going to listen for the most part. So there's no need for us to go back and forth in a debating manner constantly in an hour-long video when you should know these precepts. Okay, he's not getting it. Let's move on. Okay, he's not getting it. Let's move on. Okay. Now, let me see. Is that 3? Now I do want that. Honey, stand, speak the words. Strange. Okay, it's right here in front of my face. Let me see whether they will hear. Just real quick, I want to make this point. Okay. I want to make, yes, right in my face. Ezekiel 2:7. So let me go back to that. There it is. Okay. They must put it in a different way. Oh, 2:7, excuse me. Ezekiel 2:7, it says, and thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. It doesn't say to debate them. It says whether they hear or they forbear, for they are most rebellious. There it is. So when you actually understand the scriptures and what's being told to us, what's being told to Ezekiel, what's being told to Jeremiah, what's being told to Isaiah, and then we go out and do what was commanded to Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Isaiah, and so on, we have to also apply the same scriptures that was told to Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Isaiah, and so on. So we understand, oh, got it. Not sit here and debate back and forth. Not sit here and plan to sit down and you get 5 minutes. It's pointless. Debating is vanity. Speak my words to them, whether they listen or refuse to listen. There you go. And majority of our people refuse to listen because the prophecy in Isaiah 6 tells us until the cities be wasted. So when you have those understandings prophetically, then your understanding moving forward in the manner of teaching should follow suit. You see what I'm getting at here? So back in the Mark 13:34, for the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. So now we have authority. So with that authority, when you have authority, look at a cop. A cop ain't about to debate you. A judge ain't going to debate with you. We have a whole book called Judges. You have Israelites calling each other kings. You call each other priests. You call yourself generals. Where do we see priests debating, generals debating? You don't see that. You see authority with them. They tell you what to do, and then you listen. A prophet, let's get this. A prophet doesn't debate. A prophet comes and warns. Let me get this in 1 Samuel just to prove that. 1 Samuel 16. Let me show you that. Let me show you the relationship between the prophet and the people in the days of old. This is 1 Samuel 16 and 4. It says, and Samuel did that which the Lord spake, and came to Bethlehem, and the elders of the town trembled at his coming and said, comest thou peaceably? They didn't wait for a debate. You see that authority? See the authority that the prophets had of old? But now with these Israelites today, in the spirit to debate, you are diminishing your authority by the position of debating with these people. There's no need. The mere fact that you accept these challenges, what you're doing unbeknownst to yourself, is subconsciously taking away the authority you have that you've been given to go out and teach. I'm out here to teach. This is where we're at. And then if you come up and you don't carry yourself correctly, if you don't listen, you don't want to have a good dialogue back and forth, see ya. But instead, you have men that deal with the rhetoric and deal with the mocking and deal with the scoffing and deal with the immaturity of these people. You are taking away your own power by stooping down to their level. Ain't that a statement in the world? Don't stoop to their level. See that? To behave as badly as someone who has treated one wrongly. So there's no point for us to debate with them. There's no point for us to go down to their level. We don't know. We don't need to go talk to vocab. The fuck is a vocab? Excuse my language. Who is he? Who is he? Who is he for us to talk to? Jake be giving Esau too much credibility, man. Okay? He's been here for what, 7 years, just nothing but word salad? What, a couple books? He put Obama on the cover and now he's somebody? You don't even know if he wrote the book. AI writes books. I'm just saying. Okay? It's pointless. I listen to how they talk. I see his fighting style. It's corny. He's a, what they call them, button mashers. He's spamming. He's just a spammer. Okay? We have authority. We don't need to stoop to their level, sit down and talk with them, because what you're doing is now allowing their low level, dark opinion to have light on the rest of the people. No, you're supposed to rebuke them. You know, you're supposed to rebuke them. Matter of fact, let's get that First was that First Timothy's. Let me get that. First Timothy's 4 or second. Let's see. Okay, Second Timothy's. Oh, what's this? First Timothy's 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly. See, the Spirit speaking, not man. That in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits. So why debate someone that has a seducing spirit on them? And doctrines of the devil. Why debate someone that has doctrines that's nothing but of devils? No, you rebuke them, you correct them, you warn the people about them, and that's the perfecting of the saints. Debating is not perfecting the saints. Look, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. So if their conscience is seared, why are you going to debate them? You can't unsear what has been seared. Can a leopard change its spots? We got to actually get somewhere on a level of maturity here. Okay, it says Second Timothy 4:1. I charge thee therefore before Yahweh and the Lord Yahushai Hamashiach, who shall judge the quick and the dead, the alive and the dead, at his appearing and his coming. That's another thing. All you're doing is debating. You're not warning. You're not prophesying. You're not rebuking. You're debating in attempt of correcting, but they're not taking heed to the correction. So it says by the second admonishment, reject. So you're not even applying the scriptures even in that breath, because if you were, the debate wouldn't be a debate. It'd be an informal debate, and it would be very quickly because you'd move back to what? Prophesizing. Okay? Preach the word. Be instant, in season, out of season. To do what with it? To reprove with it, to rebuke with it, to exhort with it, with all long suffering and doctrine. See? So we're supposed to be reproving, rebuking, and exhorting with long suffering, not debating. And our main focus is who? The elect, Israel. Okay, in Joel 3, it says, tell the Gentile, not debate with them. Let me grab that. See, these guys are, when they debate, they're literally taking away their own authority. Joel 3 and 9. Look, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Let's see what this word proclaim means. Just curious. Look, call to the Gentiles, cry out, proclaim to them, summon to them, read to them, invite, read aloud, summon. Okay, it doesn't say to debate with them. Okay, it doesn't say to debate them. You proclaim to them. See the difference when it comes to these Gentiles? You tell them. Let's look up the definition of proclaim. Proclaim meaning to declare something publicly, usually in a proud, defiant, or insistent way, either in speech or writing. See? So we're proclaiming publicly with boldness. That's what you do. You just proclaim, you tell them, you declare it unto them. You don't debate them. You don't debate them. Damn, Jake. You don't debate them. You proclaim unto them. All right? This is Ephesians 4 and 10. It says, he, Yahushai, he that descended is the same also that ascended up far above all heavens. Oh, and then I say Yahushai. Well, it don't say Yahushai. It says Jesus. That's why it's like, man, shut the fuck up. Excuse my language, but you brothers know I'm making this. I said that in a statement sense, okay? Meaning we have the authority. Shut your ass up when we're reading the scriptures. But see, when you debate someone, you allow them power to question. Debating is wicked. Let me show you that. Formal debating is wicked. Romans 1. All right, we're here to tell you. You don't see no teachers debating in school. Romans 1. Let's find out what's wicked. Romans 1. Look, unbelief. Yeah, debating is a world of unbelief. That's why you're debating. I don't believe that. Okay, well, die in your unfaithfulness. See how simple that is? Yeah, well, I don't believe that. Okay, that's you. Now I'll see you later. Okay, I don't think God's real. Okay, well, the fool said in his heart, you're not going to sit here for an hour and debate an atheist that God exists. Because if you understand the scriptures, then that means the Lord didn't allow them to believe. Okay, now let's go down. There's a lot of points to be made, but let me just get this real quick. Right here. What is being filled up with unright? Look, Romans 1:29, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers. There you go. So debating is unrighteous. Now, a formal debate, I'm going to sit down and you're going to have a choice, and then I get a chance, No, it don't work like that. Do you see it, brothers? When you debate someone, when you act, okay, hey, I'll call you, I'll see you at 3 o'clock. You think I got a lick. Oh, you think you got a clickbait. What you just did now is you just made yourself equal with a heathen, and now you're allowing their rhetoric to be spewed and their confusion to be sent out. And now that's taken away from your power and authority of having the truth. Now your truth gets questioned and their lies remain. Your truth gets questioned while their lies remain. You see that? Oh, look, debate goes into contention, strife, wrangling. Okay, see that? We're not out here for that. We're out here to tell you what it is. We're out to proclaim to you what it is. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Ephesians 4:10. He that descended is the same also that ascended up. Yeah, and then you got to debate about what the mark of the beast is. You got to debate about who Babylon is. You got to debate about this, debate about that. And all they're doing is stopping you from prophesizing. See that? It says that he might fill all things, and he gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists and some pastors and some teachers to do, not debaters, and teachers for the perfecting of the saints. See? So how do the saints get perfected? Not by debating, by prophesizing, by men being sent out, by evangelizing and pastors and teaching. And their perfection comes through the increase of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, because ultimately they're of the elect. For the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach. See? Till we all come in unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of Yahweh, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Hamashiach, that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro, carried about with every wind of debate. See? Because when you have a debate, that's every kind of belief. I'm telling you, man, over the years of listening to the back and forth, I've heard some of the weirdest, wayward shit coming from these people ever. And I mean, even as Hebrew Israelites, okay? I hear bugged out Hebrew Israelite statements, bugged out heathen Gentile statements. So it gets you nowhere. So you got to be aware, man. You can't be even falling in to watching these debates, because you could get swayed. It says, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. All these debates is men lying in wait to deceive. This is all he wants to do. He wants to just go out and deceive whoever he can. It's a snake. So I just wanted to do a real quick lesson on that. You know, why have an endless argument with a Christian? Why sit here in the end times and have an argument with a Christian when you could be prophesizing, you could be rebuking, you could be exhorting, admonishing and teaching? We don't need a debate. So just wanted to do that real quick lesson. I pray it was edifying. I just want to say, call halal, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do group well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. And with that being said, shalom.